Hello, Planeswalker. Welcome to One Pack Magic, where we open one pack of magic cards. Now broadcasting in Kaladesh. Hi, Kaladesh. Anyway, it is Friday, which means it is time for Dungeons and Dragons. Yes, it's been a while since the last time I did one. That is kind of the nature of playing Dungeons and Dragons. So, here we go. One Commander Draft Booster of Battle for Baldur's Gate. Wonder how many gates we'll get. Or maybe we'll get a Baldur. It's a joke. Don't get weird on me. Alright. First off, Decanter of Endless Winter. 3-cost artifact. You have no maximum hand size. Tap, add 1 mana of any color. Well, I think we can end the video there, because I don't know how we could top that, but Bronze Walrus. A Brawlwis. 3-cost artifact Walrus, which I think that is the first time ever I've gotten a Walrus, a creature type of anything. 2/2. When Bronze Walrus enters the battlefield, scry 2. Reminder, look at the top 2 cards of your library, then put any number of them on the bottom of your library and the rest on top of any order. Tap, add 1 mana of any color. Oh, there we go. We got a gate. Citadel Gate. Citadel Gate enters the battlefield tapped. As Citadel Gate enters the battlefield, choose a color other than white. Tap, add white or 1 mana of the chosen color. Minimus Containment. 2 and a white. Enchantment Aura. Enchant non-land permanent. Enchanted permanent is a treasure artifact with tap, sacrifice this artifact, add 1 mana of any color, and loses all other of its abilities. If it was a creature, it's no longer a creature. Underseller Myconid. One of those better rat. 2 and a green. Fungus. 1/2. Whenever Underseller Myconid enters the battlefield or dies, create a 1/1 green sapling token, creature token. Tap, add 1 mana of any color. I remember way back in the 90s when saplings were like a threat. Because it's like you create one and then like other token creatures come out and you create tokens for them, and it's just a whole mess of a nasty thing. Blur. Song 2. Oh, kidding. 2 and a white. 2 and a blue. Instant. Exile target creature you control. Then return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control. Draw a card. Yeah. Basically, someone targets something with a, destroy target creature. Bloop. They just blink right out. Coronation of Chaos. Well, it sounds like my last wedding. 2 and a red. Sorcery. Up to 3 target creatures can't block this turn. Goad them. Reminder, until your next turn, those creatures attack each combat if able and attack a player other than you if able. Definitely a commander card, but Summon Undead. Well, hold on here. This little Hogwarts-looking kid doing here? What? Well, this is a gnome. Might be a gnome. A halfling. Oh, I'm sorry. Halfling. Anyway. 4 and a black sorcery. You may mill 3 cards. Then return a creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Reminder, to mill a card, put the top card of your library into your graveyard. Well, yeah. Mill 3, and then one of them might be the creature card. Yep. Marut. 8 costs. Artifact construct. 7/7 with trample. Always nice. When Marut enters the battlefield, if mana from a treasure was spent to cast it, create a treasure token for each mana from a treasure spent to cast it. Basically create your own. Basically, if you use 8 to pay for them, you get 8 treasures back. Which, actually, that is not a bad deal. Band together. 2 and a green, instant. Up to 2 target creatures you control each deal damage equal to their power to another target creature. And there you go. Boo. The Cosmic Space Hamster. That little furry fury missile. Lapis Orb of Dragonkind. 2 and a blue artifact. With tap, add blue when you spin this mana to cast a dragon spell. Scry 2. That's actually pretty good. Breath Weapon. 2 and a red. Instant. Breath Weapon deals 2 damage to each non-dragon creature. As you do. Mold Folk. Oof, I almost said Mold Fold. That would have been a different thing entirely. 1 and a black. Fungus Warrior. With 1/1. Lifelink. Which means damage it deals. Gives you life. And Mold Harvest. Pay 1. Sacrifice another creature or an artifact. Put a 1/1 counter on Mold Folk. Ooh. That's pretty tasty. I mean, for mold. Well, I'm one to speak. I like blue cheese. Anyway. Kadira? I don't know. It's freaking blocked up here. Okay, Kadira, color of the small, I guess. Legendary Orc Ranger, 3/3. One green white. I'm getting ahead of myself, behind myself, and all sorts. Anyway, she's got trample. And whenever Kadira, oh, there it is, color of the small, deals combat damage to a player, for each token you control, create a 1/1 white rabbit creature token. Oh, an orc that causes a bunny stampede. And if you have 1 token out there, boom, you get another one. And then boom, you get 2 more. And then boom. All the wabbits. Githzeria Monk. It is a 4 white Gith Monk with 3/2, flash, flying. I would hope so. I mean, it's not the first time that, wizards had creatures floating or levitating on a card and not give them flying. Anyway, Psychic Defense. When Githzeria Monk enters the battlefield, tap all creatures you don't control. Especially with flash. Oof. But you'd have to have like 5 mana. Campfire. Nice. Nice and comfy. 1 cost artifact. Pay 1, tap, you gain 2 life. Pay 2, tap, exile Campfire. Put all commanders you own from the command zone and from your graveyard to your hand. Then shuffle your graveyard into your library. For those who don't know, there are certain commander cards that, hey, you can play this, but, it has like the buddy system where you can have 2 of them in play. Partners in Crime, or, I think, like, Stranger Things had the thing called Friends Forever, which you got, like, if you had 2 characters Friends Forever, they could both be commanders. Could you not please hand? Thank you. So, that's that thing. Baal, Lord of Murder. Yep, we got a god. What do you say to the god of death? I get, not today, or something like that. I don't know. This is going to hurt a lot of people. I've never watched Game of Thrones. Well, I've never had HBO, honestly. And frankly, the way they're treating things right now, I'm not going to have it anyway. 2, black, red, green. Legendary God. What else is a god going to be? 4/4. As long as your life total is less than or equal to half your starting life total, Baal, Lord of Murder, has Indestructible. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, put a 1/1 counter on a target creature and goad it. Let's take a look at this This god of murder. I guess it's supposed to be more of like Avatar. Hardy Outlander. 1 in the green, legendary enchantment background, which this is something they introduced. It's like you can add this to your commander. Commander creatures you own have whenever this creature attacks a player, if no opponent has more life than that player. Hold on. Brain needs to catch up here. Whenever this creature attacks a player, if no opponent has more life than that player, okay. Another target creature you control gets +X until end of turn, where X is this creature's power. Okay. Crazy, but okay. Wall of Wonder. Ooh, that is quite the artifact there. All right. 3 in a red artifact. Pay 4, tap. Roll a d20. Each opponent exiles cards from the top of their library until they exile an instant or sorcery card, then shuffle the rest into their library. You may cast up to X instant and or sorcery spells from among cards exiled this way without paying their mana cost. 1 through 9, X is 1. 10 through 19, X is 2. 20, X is 3. So, roll high, don't die. Shiny Impetus, which is funny because it is a foil Shiny Impetus. 2 in a red, enchantment aura, enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2 and is goaded. And whenever an enchanted creature attacks, you create a treasure token. Simple enough. Oh, we got the goat. Cancel everything. It's the goat. Token creature, goat, 0/1. You'd think a goat would have more than that. I mean, has anyone at Wizards of the Coast ever dealt with a goat? I mean, a legit goat. Those bastards, I bet you nothing, something fierce. I mean, seriously, this goat should have like 2/1 at least. I mean, or, haste. I don't know. But still, it's a goat. So, we got a goat. Anyway, let's go through what I would play. Quick. Yeah, I mean, that's alright. Like I said, enchanted creature is goated. It attacks, other than you, but if you play it on yourself, obviously, and you get a treasure token. This would, like I said, this would be good for commander. One-on-one, not so much. Trying to see this work here, because, again, it's been a long day, and my brain is like, we are done now, so I'm trying to figure out what... I mean, yeah. If no one has more life than you, or than the player you're attacking, then this gets a bonus, but if they do, then nothing happens. Alright. As long as... This would be good. Well, this would be good, but not as a commander. I could see this playing like, oh, I'm at 10, normal game, I'm at 10 life, boom, put them out, they're indestructible. And, you could probably goad some other creatures, but I would not make the... I like the card, not as a commander. So, this is good. I like this one. I mean, at very least, pay 1, gain 2 life. I mean, couple it with a couple of, untapped target artifact or untapped target card, and you got yourself a nice little life machine. Life gaining machine right here. And also soup. You get some nice soup. Maybe get it at the soup store. I don't know. I do like that. I do like this, especially the psychic defense where you tap all opposing creatures. If someone has a huge army, oh, now you don't. They're all tapped. We're going in. We're going and attacking. This, I do like this, and I probably would use her as a commander just to, you know, slap something on her where she can't get hit as much, and then boom, boom, boom. Just flood the field with rabbits, and just Zerg Rush, or Bun Rush. Always like lifelink, especially since like this is pumpable. Ooh. Oh, if only they were the same color. Because I mean, you get a bunch of rabbits out, and then you just pay one and sacrifice, and then load this thing up with counters. But not so much. 3 for 2 damage to all non-dragon creatures. Yeah, I could do that. I would definitely do that. Followed up with pay blue for more dragons. How many dragons you got in there? Okay, that's just one dragon. But, okay, there's 2 dragons because that's an eye, and I did not notice that, but that's the thing of dragons, is like you don't notice them. Deal damage equal to power. Yeah, I like this. I would play it, throw a couple into my standard deck and just make a big pumpable creature. And then boom, boom, boom. Yes, because basically if you have 8 treasures, this becomes a free card. So, plus 7/7 with trample. Who's going to turn that down? Well, there's a lot of people who turn that down, but I would not. Mill 3 and then cast a creature. You know what? Maybe. I mean, I'm not feeling it, but in the right situation, I mean, it says you may mill 3 cards. You don't have to. You can just cast it and return a creature card. But 3 creatures can't block and then goad. Yeah, this is definitely a multiplayer thing. So, but I'm not feeling it. I wouldn't. And by the way, Commander is not the only multiplayer game of Magic. There's also like Two-Headed Giant and Emperor, which honestly, Emperor would be more fun because that's 6 players and it's 3-on-3, and you're like throwing spells and casting. Actually, Two-Headed Giant would be pretty cool too. I could see a lot of these being good Two-Headed Giant, but not that one. But exile target, yeah, it's a good little essentially a blink +1. Blink and you get a draw card. That's always plus. That's always a good. Yeah, I mean, basically create 2 1/1 tokens when it comes in and when it leaves, and add mana. Always plus. See, there you go. There's one of the free treasures you can do. You can snatch one of the opposing characters, and then boom, make them treasure. Yeah, it's all right. I mean, I think the problem is Gates coming into play tapped. Honestly, this may be just me, but I think it'd be more entertaining in general if Gates were more like walls and less like just land. Does that make any sense? I mean, because it's a gate. I mean, you close gates, you lock things, and it's just, I don't know. That's just me. Bronze Walrus. Scry 2 and add 1 mana. Get a mana of any color. Yeah, that would be cool. This may be a staple. Especially if you get cards that are like, this creature is equal to your hand size. Put a little draw engine in there, and then boom. I mean, no maximum hand size, and it creates 1 mana of any color. I mean, the only problem is disenchant or something that destroys an artifact. But otherwise, this This is the card right here. This is the winner. I like all these other cards. This is the winner. And speaking of winners, that is D&D Battle for Baldur's Gate. And we got some gates, and we got some battles. Either way, that was a really good pull right there. So, I will see you tomorrow, and have a magical day.